The way to most powerfully boost your immune system against coronavirus is to increase your sunshine, while taking zinc supplements may decrease the duration of illness but increase your symptoms. Stay with us at Illuminating Health, a division of MotherCore, as we review the scientific evidence for which home treatments may help you get through coronavirus safely. Hello, I'm Dr. Karen Felser, and that's doctor as in PhD in the physical sciences. I am not a medical doctor, but I am a voracious reader of scientific research. Now, before I tell you what the research has to say with respect to building your immunity against coronavirus, I just want to make two quick points about evaluating scientific studies. The first is that the majority of scientific studies look at the average response, not the individual response to a particular intervention. Therefore, while I'll give you results for things that work for the majority of people, there are always individuals who do not respond well to a particular substance. Whenever you're taking a supplement or making another intervention, always listen to your body and try to assess whether it's working for you. Second, just like everyone else, scientists make mistakes. Therefore, if we only have one study for a particular substance, we're always going to call that preliminary evidence. If we have two or more independent studies with the same results, then we start paying close attention. Vitamin D. Studies routinely show that having higher levels of vitamin D improves your resistance to viral infections. However, taking a large dose of vitamin D when you become sick does not help you get better, and taking smaller daily doses of vitamin D might be more effective, but has not been shown to improve your health over the long term. The issue here is that getting vitamin D from sunlight is completely different than getting vitamin D from a pill. To learn more about this, please watch our video on vitamin D. Now we come to everyone's favorite, vitamin C. There is a study showing that high-dose vitamin C can help treat pneumonia. The problem here is that the study hasn't been repeated independently multiple times. With respect to the common cold, I'm sure you're aware that some studies say vitamin C helps and some studies say it doesn't. But this is probably a problem of meshing everyone together into the same average. There are multiple independent medical practitioners who say vitamin C is very powerful, but only if you take the right dose for you. And this right dose is the highest dose that your body can tolerate. So if you take a lower dose, it may do nothing. If you take this highest dose, it suddenly starts working. To know what your body is tolerating, for sure, you can take enough vitamin C to start having diarrhea. At that point, the vitamin C should start working. You can also purchase strips to measure how much vitamin C you're dumping into your urine. And when you start dumping a bunch of vitamin C, that may also be the appropriate dose for you. Now, an issue with vitamin C is that everybody's going to want to take it and the stores might get sold out. But there are ways that you can get high-dose vitamin C for free. So there are some things that you might have in your yard that will have this. So for example, the rose bush, the rose hip, is high in vitamin C. A pine tree, the pine needles are high in vitamin C, and would be a traditional way that native people to high dose themselves in vitamin C would be to make a pine needle tea. However, some pine needles are good for this and some pine needles are toxic. So please check out our website for which pine needles you can use safely. And of course, we know that there are lots of vegetables and fruits that are an excellent regular source of vitamin C, not high dosing, but good regular source. And in fact, when we are not sick, the regular level of vitamin C is exactly what we want to be taking on a daily basis. Because they have found that if you take high doses of vitamin C day after day, your body actually builds a tolerance such that when you go back to normal doses, you can actually develop scurvy. So for day-to-day use, you want to be eating your vitamin C rich vegetables and fruits, and then have the vitamin C on hand for a high dose in case of extreme illness. Next, we're going to look at some herbs. Elderberry, garlic, and pine bark extract have all been shown to be effective against colds and viruses. When it comes to garlic, however, there's only been several studies. So people have used it traditionally for a long time, probably helpful, but the evidence is scanty. The other problem is some people may have higher tolerance to garlic than others. So again, as with everything I'm saying, always listen to your body when you take a supplement or herb. Now let's talk about zinc. There are plenty of studies showing that malnourished children in third world countries really benefit from having zinc supplementation if they have pneumonia. So if you have any reason to believe that you or your family is malnourished in zinc, then by all means use zinc for illness. But in third world countries, they don't have a lot of meat in the diet, which is the primary dietary source for zinc. If you are eating a lot of meat and you think you have plenty of zinc in your diet, it may or may not be good for you. Trials in first world countries have shown that on average, taking zinc for 5 days starting on the first day of illness will reduce the duration of illness by 1 day. However, 30% of people have reactions to the zinc, mostly gastrointestinal, such as nausea, diarrhea, and constipation, and there is no reduction of the severity of symptoms of the cold. The bottom line is that if you have a diet that is rich in zinc, you may have a metabolism that needs more zinc during illness, or you may have a metabolism that doesn't need more zinc during illness, because zinc will work against other elements in the body, such as copper and molybdenum, and if you have a higher need from those, that could be harmful to you if you take zinc. So if you're going to take zinc, please listen carefully to your body to know how you are reacting. In addition to diet and supplements, there are lifestyle factors that can help to increase your immunity. Getting enough sleep has been routinely shown to improve your resistance to disease. In addition to getting enough sleep, you want good quality sleep, which you can help to get by doing things which cement your circadian rhythm. These include getting 30 minutes of bright sunlight in the morning, getting good darkness at night, and taking a hot bath or a hot foot bath before bed. For more information on the effects of light on your immune system and on how to get your house dark enough with proper light bulbs and lighting, please look at our other videos on Illuminating Health channel. Now, one thing that is not recommended during illness is taking fever-reducing medication such as Tylenol. Studies have shown that when your body is building a fever, it's usually there for a reason, and that taking fever reducers could actually make things like pneumonia worse. At Illuminating Health, we are passionate about scientific references. So please visit our website, www.illuminatinghealthusa.com, to see the full scientific references for today's show. If you like the show, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up, and please add comments about what other supplements or lifestyle factors should be added to our immune defense regimen. Thank you so much for watching.